Time to earn your bread, grunts.
Hey guys, how you going? The Knife Artist here with my introduction video for EpTic Gaming, more specifically the EpTic Blades channel. And this is a TDM on Hijacked, running around with a ballistic knife, as I do, just casually stabbing people in the face. But not talking too much about the gameplay today. However, guys, I will just say I do die a few times in a row. But I do get a VSAT, so I thought that was kind of good to put up, and hopefully you guys can enjoy that. But more importantly, I really wanted to give you guys a good introduction and kind of tell you guys about myself. So I thought I would talk about my gaming history, sort of how I started off, you know, gaming and playing video games in general, how I got into Call of Duty, and what I'll obviously be uploading up on my channel. So, how I got into gaming. I think my earliest memory of actually playing a video game console was playing on my Sega Master System, which, believe it or not, I still have. This console that's, I think it's about 25 years old now, and it still works better than the day it was bought. It amazes me how well such an old console, you know, with such old parts and just, you know, very low performance parts, still works just like the day it was bought. So that's really awesome, and I still enjoy playing that occasionally. But I would actually really love to do some walkthroughs of those old Master Systems games, because they'd probably be, you know, nice and short and pretty easy to do and only take a few parts. But I'll get into that in a little bit. And moving on from the Master System, I eventually moved into my N64, which is probably my favorite console of all time. I absolutely love that thing. There's so many awesome games on it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys around about my age, around about 20 or even older, in the early 20s, will remember the Master System and the N64. So that will probably remain as my my favorite console of all time. But more specifically, what you guys want to know is how I got into Call of Duty and how long I've been going knife only. Because if you couldn't tell, with a name like the Knife Artist, yes, I am a knife only player. That is how I play nearly all the time. Sometimes I do shoot. I do have shots fired on Black Ops 2, and I'm not quite sure exactly what games I do have shots fired on, but I do, you know what I mean. Sometimes I just get frustrated, and I don't worry too much, especially on Xbox, guys. I am both on PlayStation and Xbox. However, PlayStation is sort of my home console. It's what I grew up on. It's what I've been playing on since COD 4. And that is where I started. Call of Duty 4 way back in the early days, and I know some of you guys probably started back then too. Maybe some of you guys are younger and you didn't actually, you know, play COD 4 when it was new, but I didn't, and it sort of started in a strange way, in the fact that I kind of think back to that moment of when my friend introduced me to Call of Duty, and that if he never bought the game, I might not even be playing Call of Duty. I may never even be doing YouTube. Because it just came about that my friend bought COD 4, I went around to his house, and he basically said, look man, look at this new game, I've got Call of Duty, it's awesome, you run around, you go and shoot people in the face, it's awesome. And I was like, wow, okay, I'll give this a go. And what was that? Why can't you knife prone people? The eternal battle to knife people who are prone down on the ground. Anyway, as you can see there, I was slightly shocked, but anyway guys, yeah, so my friend got COD 4, and he was showing me how awesome it was, so I decided to play. And then he showed me that there was a knife that you could run around and you could stab people. And I was like, wow, that's so awesome. And I just kind of thought to myself, I wonder if you could run around and, you know, get a lot of kills by just using the knife, not even using the gun. And that's kind of where it started, but I didn't really realize this whole thing, this whole term about going knife only, until about MW2. That's when I went on YouTube and I found, you know, people who were uploading this knife only gameplay stuff, and I was like, wow, this is an actual thing where people, you know, go and talk over gameplay and you know, go completely knife only. They don't use any of their guns, and that's where I found YouTube, and it kind of makes me think, you know, I could have gotten into YouTube back when MW2 was out, but I slacked off for so long and I didn't make my channel, or I didn't get a recording device. Actually, I did have a recording device. I had my Dazzle, but going on a tear here, by the way. I did have my Dazzle, but you know, that didn't obviously record in very good quality, but it was watchable. And I've actually got a lot of old videos that I would love to be able to show off when I hit some sort of milestones for subscribers and such. And speaking of subscribers, guys, now, if you would love to be able to go over and head over to my channel and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. In regards to what I upload, obviously Call of Duty knife only gameplay, but more specifically, gameplay commentary, so post-coms and definitely live comms. I've been getting into my live commentaries, and I've really been enjoying those. I have so much fun with doing those, specifically Sticks and Stones live comms. They're so much fun. I kind of break them into parts, and I would actually love to be able to get subscribers in on those and do those, as well as live streaming. So, you know, this all sort of just depends on when I hopefully pick up a few more subs. I'm currently about 30 subscribers off 300, so if you guys could check out my channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. There should be a link in the description, and hopefully, guys, I can upload some interesting things not only on my channel for you guys to check out, but here on the EpTic Blades channel. and just EpTic in general. So yeah, guys, I thank you very much for watching. This game is wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. And as always, if you want to check out more of my stuff, feel free to subscribe to my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. And hopefully I'll be uploading some more stuff here on EpTic. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.